Hello again, everybody. Welcome to Operation Football. Welcome to the postseason. We start with 16 teams in each class. 4 wins gets you to a championship. Great matchup for our monster matchup. Bellevue West on the road at Papillion La Vista. It's the 9-8 game in Class A. KETV News Watch 7's Matt Foster is shivering and live at Foundation Field. Hey, Matt.
Andy, yeah, you're right. I can't feel my face, which means it must be the playoffs. Just a couple wins away from reaching Memorial Stadium. Both Bellevue West and Papillion La Vista had dreams of reaching it to Lincoln. One of those teams would see their dreams end tonight. Out here at Foundation Field, 4 Husker commits playing on one field at the same time. Peyton Prestito had a pair of touchdowns in the first quarter in this one. His second puts Papio in front 12-7, but CJ Goff would double that total. He finds the end zone 4 times in this one, scampers in to put the T-Birds in front 14-12. Later, West showing off their air raid offense. Husker to Husker, Daniel Kalen over the top to Davon Hall, makes it 21-12 T-Birds. But the Monarchs would make it a 1-point game before the break. Kyle Ingerson gonna haul it in for the score. Nice grab by the future Husker. But the second half turned into the Isaiah McMorris show. Watch this, gonna snatch it from the defensive back, and he's gonna take it the rest of the way and backpedal his way in for the touchdown to put the T-Birds up a couple. But McMorris, not a one-trick pony. Next Papio drive, and he is there for the INT, and that's going the other way for the pick 6, and the T-Birds soar past Papio 48-34.
We wanted to see, we feel like we're getting better, so we're just trying to get better each week. And, way back in September, I said, let's just keep getting better and get a chance to play Westside again. I said, we won't get to do that if we don't take care of the Monarchs. And minus a couple of lapses on some series, I thought they played really well tonight.
Be careful what you wish for. Next week in the quarterfinals, Bellevue West moving on. They get to face top seed Westside. Spoiler alert. Reporting live at Foundation Field, Matt Foster, KETV News Watch 7 Sports.
Matt, you gave it away. All right, how about those defending champs? Unbeaten Westside hosting Creighton Prep tonight at Phelps Field. Westside just rolling, man. Jamez Ross, 17 yards with the touchdown there. Just like that, it's 7-0 Westside. And then they play some defense, Jonquel Osler, watch him blow this thing up. Get back here. And then you go back to Ross, right? Sure, it worked great the first time. Why not do it again? 14 yards, Westside rolls 54-16. So the Warriors hosting Bellevue West in the quarters. Over to Buell Stadium. Millard West getting hosting duties at the 5 seed. Wildcats getting on the board first against Millard North. This is the late game tonight. Brody Peterson calling his own number. West leads 7-0. Next drive, Mustangs with their own QB run game. Evan Hansen finding daylight. And he gets into the end zone. But Millard West getting it done on the ground. Bobby Joseph, watch him break free, and nobody's going to touch him. Wildcats take down the Mustangs of Millard North 49-0. Well, a bunch of rematches in the opening round of the playoffs, including Elkhorn South and Papio South. The Storm winning round 1, 52-14 back on September 9th. Who wins round 2? Well, Matt Satilli with the answer from Elkhorn Stadium.
Papio South entered the eye of the storm as Elkhorn South looked to advance back to the Class A quarterfinals. Ty Nielsen returned the opening kickoff to the 11-yard line, and then Brady Bousquet finished off back-to-back drives with scores. Muscles this one in to make it 14-0. Madden Riggs, the quarterback, airs it out for Ty Nielsen, who finds a soft spot in the defense, fights through contact. The 27-yard connection makes it 21-zip. Riggs with all day to throw. Aiden Scratus extends out and hauls it in. He's in untouched. Just before halftime, Chase Cunningham hit as he throws. Senior Landon Wemhoff, pick 6. Elkhorn South wins big, 42-8.
It feels great. We can't do it without everyone on the team. Just trying to keep the guys together, get motivated, do things together, just keeping tight as a team, really.
What we always tell our guys is, hey, that the standard is the standard. Whoever's in the game, they're wearing the gold helmet. They're expected to perform at a high level, and the rest of the team is counting on them. And I think that our players came through and did that tonight. Very proud of them.
The Storm will host a quarterfinal matchup next week here at Elkhorn Stadium. Reporting in Elkhorn, Matt Satilli, KETV News Watch 7 Sports.
Thank you, Matt. Yeah, they'll host Lincoln East next week. Great matchup over in Gretna tonight between the Vikings and Dragons. Omaha North and Gretna. 4th and goal. Alex Wilcoxon the rollout, finding the corner to get even the game at 7. We fast forward to overtime. North needing a score. Sebastian Serco finding future Husker Donovan Jones one-handed. Are you kidding me? He gets both feet down in bounds. Amazing. The Vikings then go for 2 and the win. Serco scrambles all over the field, finds daylight, and that's ball game. Omaha North on the road, winning at Gretna 35-34. Whew. Earlier today at Buell, Millard South, the 2-seed hosting Lincoln North Star. Patriots up 3-0 in the first when Naz Desunu picks off Dean Donaldson over the middle, and that sets up Millard South at midfield. Then it's quarterback Jet Tamala tossing it up in the air to Isaac Jensen. Jensen, 6-6, comes down with it. Millard South moving on to the quarters. They win 38-0. They will host Omaha North next week. That's going to be a good one. All right. Coming up, a rematch of last week's wild game in Iowa between Glenwood and Norwalk. Plus, a crosstown tussle in Elkhorn in Class B. Speaking of which, Elkhorn North cheerleaders take us to break.